What's up, beautiful Pisces people? Welcome to my channel, The Intuitive Teacup. That is me. So happy to have the Pisces gang out there with me. We are here to do your March monthly love tarot readings. So if you're not looking for messages about love, this probably is not your video. I will be doing career and finance videos next time around, so probably in a week and a half or so. So come around for those if you're interested. But yes, we are here to do love. This is roughly for the month of March. Here on YouTube, I spin out general readings for the public. That means not everything I say will resonate with all the Pisces out there. It is up to you all to come into this reading with an open heart and an open mind. Ultimately, I ask that you only take away those messages that resonate with you, that serve you in some capacity, that motivate you, that inspire you, that confirm something you needed to hear or illuminate you to something new. Those are my general tarot rules. Anything that doesn't fit your circumstance or scenario, drop it like it's hot. That means it's probably a message for someone else, in which case you can release it and move on about your day. Now let's get down to brass tacks here. Happy birthday. That's the most important message here, Pisces. I'm just being a goofball. But yes, happy birthday. I hope this season is treating you well. We are headed into Aries season in another couple weeks. That fiery energy. We're about to get motivated, right? So now we're just kind of slipping into that subconscious dreamy energy that you Pisces lend us, which is beautiful, beautiful energy. Everything else about this tarot video, this reading, will be in the description box below. That's going to include the decks I'm using here today, as well as my social media. I am the Intuitive Teacup on Facebook and Instagram. Check those out if you're interested. I'm theintuitiveteacup.com if you want to learn more about me and my tarot journey. Other than that, we are going to hop in. If you don't currently have a person, this could represent somebody coming into your life. It could be someone you're currently with or someone from the past. Again, take only what resonates. Bottom of your deck is very interesting. So you're coming out of some sort of challenging cycle in your life. The 10 of air, it can be anything from something tragic and heartbreaking to just kind of like a little bit of a bump in the road where things didn't really go as expected. Things didn't turn out as you wanted. You know, whatever you were hoping to accomplish or achieve, it may have not ended in or finalized in the way you had hoped, but ultimately the higher vibration of this card is that you can release it now. It's no longer weighing on you mentally. You're no longer straining or struggling to try and work your way through it, to understand it. It's sort of like a card of mental gymnastics that it's like you're done once and for all. But that being said, I mean, it's typically the card where you have the 10 swords in your back. So yeah, it's not the easiest of energies, but here's where it gets real cool. Any 10, you're closing out a cycle, so it's the end of it. It's cutting your losses. It's walking away with the lesson saying, well, that sucked. We'll get him next time. But you do get him next time. You got the Wheel of Fortune coming up. So it's almost like you had to go through this very important lesson in order to progress forward, potentially with a Sagittarius. You've done you've done a lot of healing work on yourself, on your body, on your confidence of, ascending, or I'm trying to phrase it correctly. Elevating your expectation of the love that you deserve, of the love that you want to receive, and you're fighting for it. You're fighting for your worth and your self-value. You're not going to settle for just anything or anyone. A lot of you have been really focused or throwing yourselves into your passion, work that you're very passionate about. Yeah, because you're coming off as the Empress. Because you're, like a badass career woman or man, right? You can kind of toss gender out the window. But yeah, you may have multiple suitors coming in, particularly Aquarius, Taurus, Libra, and Sagittarius. I think a lot of you, I mean, obviously with the 10 of air, it's the closing out of a cycle, but then you have the Ace of Swords, which is a brand new beginning, and you do have a romantic partnership. So with Emperor and Empress, it could be someone that you work with. It could be somebody that you want to go into business with. I am reading for love and romantic relationships, but it could also indicate a business partnership too, even if it is platonic, right? For some of you, it could potentially, underneath it is your card, Pisces, the Knight of Cups. Underneath it, there is movement towards love. There's movement towards emotion. Again, particularly someone you work with, or if you're out buying, this is such a random message, if you're out buying supplies for your business, and I literally am getting shopping, even at like the grocery store. I don't know why it's coming through like this, but yeah, you meet someone and there's a slow progress, there's a slow transformation into what you guys decide to build together. Your person may work as a photographer or in the arts, or doing oil paintings. There's something about their visual aesthetic or their visual design is very precise. They're extremely intelligent, and they're very they're good with their words, but they're very caught up in their head sometimes, and you may have trouble reading them. It's almost like it could very well be an Aquarius or a Scorpio. There's something about them that, this is such an unusual way of phrasing it, but they're almost like a superior intelligence. The way their mind works, you find absolutely fascinating. And I think you love hanging around them because you learn things from them. You love observing them. You love getting information out of them. They may invite you to, this is such a weird message. They may invite you to join them on some sort of retreat or some sort of job, or especially, if they're an artist and they have little like gigs, they may invite you on like a weekend trip to come experience it with them. And in that, they may sort of be testing the waters with you, not in a weird way, but like, is this a friendship? Is this romantic? Like, it's almost like they invite you for a getaway, but it's under the guise of like, oh, we're just friends. Like, if you can be like my intern or something like that. I don't know. I don't mean to make it sound weird and creepy. It's not. I actually think this person is very cool and very well established. But yeah, there's flirtation going on between you guys, especially if they do work in photography. Sorry, there's a couple messages here. It's something about they love you because you lighten them up. You don't take things so seriously. You sort of have sort of like a YOLO type energy. You only live once. Like, yeah, sure, let's go on a weekend trip. Why not? Let's have fun. Like, I haven't been out in ages. Let's do it. You're kind of just like, yeah, it feels like you've been set free from something that was mentally draining or holding you back for so long. It's like you're reinvigorated. You're enjoying life. I just keep wanting to say you're living your best life. You're hanging out with your girlfriends or your guy friends and getting all excited. And you've probably told your friends that you're crushing on this person or that there's been some development in this relationship. And so if they invite you on some sort of retreat or just to shadow them, or I don't know, maybe they just invite you out for coffee, they ask if they can take your picture. Again, it's not creepy. It's not like a weird sexual predator vibe. It's very cute. It's like, oh, let's Instagram our coffees together. Like, and you guys take a selfie. It's very adorable. Pisces, are you getting a good love reading for your birthday? I love it. The name Lorelei might mean something. Laurel, Laura, Lorelei, Lori. Can a guy go by Lori? He can in Little Women, right? Yeah, you guys are traveling somewhere together. Something about seeing lights in the sky. I don't know if that has to do with stars or I don't know if you do live by the Griffith Observatory, something about like stars in the sky at night, you guys, or lanterns. I'm not sure what that would be, but that's a message for one or two of you. Also, the name Eva might mean something, and it can be similar to that, right? That doesn't necessarily have to be your person, but they could have a sister named Eva, or they could have a child named Laura, or do you know what I mean? Like, those are confirmations for a few of you that, it just confirms something that you needed to hear. Anyway, you have some good energy coming off. Let's hop into like your literal reading. I got really distracted. All right, so you got 3 of Cups. So yeah, celebratory energy, socialization, going out. It's in groups. It's not necessarily exclusive, just the two of you. But that's what I mean. I think this is growing in a direction that is offering a lot of potential excitement and intrigue, but you're not quite there yet. You both are sort of on a fact-finding mission about each other. And as I said, you have trouble reading this person. You're not exactly sure where they stand, but it's almost like your head is playing tricks on you. I think maybe you've been hurt in the past, and so you're very hesitant to, go full force, rushing in as like, the hopeless romantic. And I think that's very good. I think that's very wise to be very logical about this, but don't be too in your head about it. That's also why this could be showing up, the 10 of air. It's giving up your power to your thoughts, but if the swords are down, it means the thoughts are false. They're misinterpreted, especially while Mercury's in retrograde. There may be a lack of communication or a miscommunication. Somebody may not get the text you sent them, and so you start getting all up in your feels about it. You start, I am sort of sensing like this lack mentality of, oh, they don't like me anymore. I totally misinterpreted. I thought they were flirting, but they're not. It's actually saying, no, your intuition is on point. So your intuition is always a guidance system that wants you to grow and develop spiritually. Your intuition is never wanting to keep you in a place that makes you feel stuck or makes you feel sad or makes you feel unhealthy. Now, those are challenges we come across in our life, but ultimately, like universe, God, spirit, whatever, is rooting for you to grow and expand as a human being, right? This feels like a good partnership. So what I'm getting at is trusting your intuition rather than looking at all the things that could go wrong or all the ways that you may fear that they could hurt you. There is an element of like expand your way of thinking. Start looking optimistically, positively, to opening yourself up in new ways that you haven't before. I just keep wanting to say, like with Queen of Cups, it's Cancerian, but also Piscean and Scorpionic energy. It's water energy. In this watery season of Pisces, like your intuition is on point. Your psychic abilities are heightened. Something about you're jumping to conclusions about things that you simply don't know the truth about yet. You're fact finding. You still don't know all the answers. You're still trying to understand and comprehend what this person is thinking. And I think, again, you view them as almost intellectually superior. And there's something about that is very intimidating to you. And you jump to conclusions about, they may be very blunt with their words or say things again in a way that you misinterpret or misunderstand. Mercury retrograde, help us all, right? Secrets in reverse is saying to me, there's things that are I just keep wanting to say, you're keeping yourself in a mental prison because you jump to the worst case scenario instantly. You have a sort of two pages presenting. Your person may have two children, or you both may each have a children. You could have two children, whatever. It doesn't matter. You may have twins for that matter. There's something, I don't know why that's coming through, something about children. And it may also represent the lightheartedness of this. When you guys are together, it feels very youthful. It feels very fun. It feels very playful. Something about secrets in reverse, like you don't need to worry because your person is actually very forthcoming with the truth. When they speak, it is important, but they may be minimalistic with their words because they don't waste them. I know that's a very odd way of phrasing this, but you'll know who I'm talking about if it's your story. They wouldn't say anything they didn't mean because they're coming off as the Emperor and the King of Swords. Like very strong masculine energy for anybody who's seeking romantic partnership with a male, essentially, is what I'm saying. Doesn't matter. It could be same-sex partnership, but your person seems very like a straight shooter. That's how I would say it. If anything, they might seem a little bit cold or closed off emotionally, and they too may be up in their head a little bit, but they don't wear their heart on their sleeve, Pisces, the way that you might. You know, when you maybe want to talk about your feelings or talk about it's like the common bond between you guys is creativity. I keep sort of getting that. You may have a very similar, I don't know, like you may bond over movies or over painting or over some sort of creative project or hobby, or you may meet at an art gallery, something like that. But yeah, in terms of the emotional space, when you guys have to have conversations about that, there's an equal amount of confusion on each end because you guys are both sort of not seeing what's there, but what's there is really nice and really beautiful. So yeah, don't immediately jump to the worst case scenario or the worst case scenario because it does seem like there's substance there. Your person is 4 of water. Yeah, there's something about like they're still figuring out how they feel about this. They're trying to get the right perspective. They're trying to get the right footing on where you stand too, because it's funny. They actually don't know how you feel about them either. They might be helping you plan a party or an event of some kind. It's actually this really beautiful message, like you go off and maybe help them with their, I don't know what it is, photography or whatever. You go off on some little adventure with them, and then I think they return the favor and they help you with something, particularly in your home. In like a domestic space, they help you make a sign or repair your mailbox, or there's something really nice about you guys just hanging out as friends, and it's very easy. And yeah, it all in good time. It's almost like I'm getting sort of the page progresses to a knight, and it does have to do with slowly you unlock more secrets about each other. And it's not bad secrets, it's just you have to let this develop organically. There's no need to rush in and try and figure out every little piece of their story and all the back history of everyone they've dated and this and that. And like, I think you're worried that their intentions aren't pure, but I gotta be honest with you, I think they are. Their energy is just really lovely and very beautiful and kind of airy and dreamy and a little bit hopeless romantic, but they're also very well grounded and very well rooted. You've kind of hit the jackpot, Pisces. If you know who this person is, I love their energy. Anyway, moving on. There's something about the progress of slowly you guys start unlocking more doors. Do you guys both work in something involving like hotel properties, apartments, literally like keys to spaces. I don't know, interior designs, or does somebody work at a prison, at a jail? I don't know what that is. Anyway, but it's all good. There's progress in unlocking the secrets to each other and unlocking somebody's heart that they've kept caged. They're keeping it in hiding because they're protecting it. I think both of your stories are mirrored in that you're not wanting to rush into anything and get hurt again, be heartbroken. It just seems like there's just this really lovely, like, meeting of the minds. It feels like universe, it's fate, it's destiny, right? With the Wheel of Fortune, whether this is your long-term person or just someone who offers you a beautiful friendship or somebody that you potentially have like romantic feelings for, there's an ease about it. All the cards are so beautiful. It feels like just like a fish swimming in water. It's very easy. It's very beautiful. It's very warm. It's very relaxing. It's like taking a hot bath. They could also be a water sign, a Pisces. They may have strong, well, actually, is this a cusp sign? Hold on, I gotta do my thing here for a minute. Aquarius and Pisces in their chart? Yeah, okay. I was gonna say something about this. They may have very strong Pisces in their chart, or that could represent you. One of you may also have a child who is a Pisces. Okay, that may be a secret. I use that very, very loosely. It's not something that I think would shock you, but there may have been some, again, misinterpreted or misunderstanding where they actually are a single parent. Again, not for everybody, but there is something about the guarded child. Someone's trying to protect the child, and that could also be a metaphor for you guys protecting your inner child. Again, wanting to protect your heart, protect your love, the idea of keeping your heart in a cage so no one can hurt you. Child custody, protective services, I just heard. I don't know what that's about. That could be a story that your person shares about they may have grown up in an unstable household. And so it may have been, they actually have the Empress and the Emperor too. That could be a metaphor for the mother and the father, potentially of your person. Obviously, they're a full-grown adult, but they may have grown up in a household that was very unstable or in a household that didn't openly talk about feelings and emotions. And so they grew up understanding that emotions and feelings are not something that you talk about. You keep it very private and to yourself. So that might stem from some of the confusion of like, why aren't they telling me that they like me? Why aren't they flirting with me? They're still figuring it out. They're feeling it out. And it's not bad, but that might be a little bit of an obstacle or a hurdle that you guys have to work through in this relationship because, they may have been raised by people who are not very forward and forthcoming with their emotions and feelings. Like, they may have had a very domineering father or masculine figure in their life that it was very like a masculinity complex, like machismo energy. So they might be very, again, sort of giving you a little bit of coldness and cold vibes, but it's very muddled or mishmashed because it seems like there is love and passion and romance and at least flirting and lighthearted, fun energy there. But again, one or both of you are still kind of in your head about it. But it's like the merging of two, the Two of Pentacles, the Juggler. It's like these two very different people, or these two people from different walks of life. They are one and the same. They are both earth energy. They are, here on the 3D plane. And I almost take this to be like a spirit guide or a guardian angel or whatever. It's like they're bringing you two together. And this is someone you've been waiting for a long time. But I do want to say, I think it's someone new for most of you. But I think you Pisces have been through the ringer once or twice before in love. I mean, clearly you have. That's what this is. And it's like I can almost hear you saying, like, when am I going to get me like a good one? When are you going to get bites on your line? The fishing metaphor, and you Pisces are obviously the fish. The fish is coming in. You have the waiting for your ships to come in. It's like, I don't know if one or both of you enjoy fishing, or that's something you did in your childhood, or, your dad, your mom, whatever took you fishing. I don't know. There's some cute metaphor of like, you put your line out and you're, again, in metaphor, like reeling it in. What you're bringing in is a new cycle, a new transition. It could be a Scorpio. The new transition that you're welcoming, it's beautiful. It's very light-hearted, jovial, joyous energy. You guys feel like kids when you're together. It's just easy. This feels so good, Pisces. I love this energy. What's between Pisces and their person? calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you two together. Stop it. This is adorable. Oh, Pisces. I love a good love reading. All right, so what's your final advice or guidance? The Ace of Air. Yeah, all right, there's that communication. It's higher vibrational communication, too. Sometimes the Ace of Swords can be a little bit intimidating because swords can be a weapon. They are our thoughts and our intellect, our intelligence, our communication, our spoken word, our written word. But they can also be used to defend yourself, right? To sever off what isn't serving you anymore. This is saying to me, sever off anything that you're carrying around that is weighing you down. You want it to float away on the breeze, just like those feathers, right? The way this unicorn is like taking off, taking a leap of faith, it's almost like this very like fool energy. Taking a leap of faith into the unknown. And this feels like a relationship that you've never experienced before. It's easy. Aside from, again, still trying to figure out your person, and again, Mercury retrograde, potentially some misunderstandings. Your misunderstandings, none of it is rooted in fact or logic. It's your head playing tricks on you. Again, something about optimism. If there's no red flags, don't create them in your mind, right? Look at the tangible evidence of what's there. Because, yeah, again, you have more doubles. You have the Knight of Cups twice. It could be another Pisces you're dealing with or another Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. Either way, there is movement in love. This is my hopeless romantic night. It's a little bit naive. It's a little bit sweet. It's new and fresh, though, and I have to admit, it doesn't seem like either one of you are rushing in. There's actually like this very slow, graceful progress towards this new person. Yeah, you're going to feel some sort of safety and security with this person. And the first time you guys make love, I'm going to say make love. I'm not even going to say have sex or do anything crude. It's a beautiful experience. It revives you. It feels like nourishment. It feels like, this is so cheesy, it feels like a cool drink of water. Something about the healing waters. I would be surprised if you weren't dealing with another water sign, or even if it is an Aquarius or an air sign, they probably have very strong water in their chart. Their Venus is probably a water sign. And yeah, you guys are something about the movies or cinema or the circus, you guys are gonna go see some sort of show together that's like a spectacle. If it's not literally the circus, there's something about that imagery of the circus, or I mean, it could be like a carnival or a fair or like a state fair, something like that. It's, again, something about the activities you guys do together. It's very youthful and fun, and every date with them feels like a first date. It's very, I mean, this is clearly like the honeymoon phase of the relationship, but this feels incredible. I wish I was a Pisces right now because I want this spread. Anyway, so yeah, that's what I got for you guys. Let's throw some zodiac signs on it. You have another knight, a knight moving towards the lady. And you're getting out of a state of confusion, and oh, they might bring you flowers. The bouquet. You could meet this person at a wedding too. If there's a wedding in your friends group or your family, they could be another person there. Particularly if they're the photographer. You might be going to a wedding with them. I don't know if you do photography as well. Like, would you be asked to be their like their right-hand man on like a photography job or something like that? I don't know. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Random message for one or two of you. All right. So what zodiac signs want to come out? Sagittarius. Libra, and you do have the Empress card there. Pisces, that's you. Again, you could be dealing with another Pisces. And Capricorn. All right, that's what I got for you guys. Please like, share, subscribe. Let me know in the comments down below if any of this resonates, and I will see you very soon for more tarot. And happy birthday! Bye, Pisces. What's up, teacups? I have a small little announcement to make, an exciting one. I am going to be participating in a tarot expo. It is going to be March 21st and March 22nd in Burbank, California, so the Los Angeles area. If you live in LA or are going to be in LA at that time, please swing by. It's going to be a fun little expo with multiple tarot readers. For those who follow YouTube and are familiar with different tarot channels, Ramblin Mike, the granddaddy of tarot as they call him, he is hosting it. He is putting all this together. His people are kind of working behind the scenes to get everybody all together in one room. It's going to be lots of fun. Multiple readers, including one of my favorite readers, is going to be there. Molly from Behind the Limb. Shout out to her. Can't wait to meet her in person. I'm so excited. And I'm going to be there, the Intuitive Teacup. So if you have any interest and are going to be in the area, please stop by. There's going to be all the description down below somewhere here. I'll give you all the information there. But yeah, please stop by. We can read your cards. We'll see what the universe has in store for you. And it should be a really good time. Hope to see you there. Bye.